everyone, it's Pav and welcome to my new video, which is all about headstands. In this video, I will guide you through traditional headstand as well as tripod headstand. And if you wonder which one is easier, you will discover it soon. For me personally, I can tell you right now, for me, tripod headstand was and is still easier maybe, but it's also less comfortable because I put more weight into my head. So I prefer a traditional one, but maybe it would be different for you. You might put your yoga mat close to the wall if you feel not confident enough. We won't lean onto the wall, of course, because we want to have everything under control, so we won't lean on the wall, but it's good to have it in case you lose the balance or simply to feel more confident. It might be like your mental support, so it might be good. And also for tripod might be a handy one, pillow, not a big one, or blanket, something which makes your head softer, but nothing which you dive deep. We want to be stable, so one pillow or blanket, and also a strap. It's not necessary, it might be handy. So before we start doing headstand, we will work on some core activation, because in headstand it's important to engage the core to have a balance under control. So let's start on our back. So lie on your back with your knees bent first, and make sure you tilt your pelvis so your lower back is on the ground the whole time. Put your knees together and we will lift your knees up and down. Make 10 like this. 10, 9. Make sure your lower back doesn't move. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and the last one. Stay here. Extend your legs to the sky, and now we will put one leg to the ground one by one. So let's start with the right one, come back, and the left one. Let's do 10 each side. So 10, 9, again make sure your lower back is perfectly grounded. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Now stay here in same position, just lower your legs a little bit so you find this 45-degree angle. You can lift your head and hold. Again, make sure your lower back doesn't lift, and we're going to stay for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, guys. Release and come back up. Let's do our first traditional headstand. So let's talk about the positioning of your hands. Your hands should be placed like so. Your elbows are just underneath your elbows. Your elbows are underneath your shoulders, and you interlace your fingers like this. When you interlace your fingers, align your pinky toes so they are not like this, crossing each other, but they are like in the same line. I hope you see it. And then you make like a cup with your hand. So it's not like placing like this, you place like this. Then you make this triangle shape where your elbows are underneath your shoulders. You can measure it also by grabbing opposite elbows like this. So when you have this, now the head, where you place the head? You place your head into your hands with your crown of your head. If you don't know where to place this, you can help yourself with the hand. So you place your hand on top of your nose, and when your middle finger ends up here is the crown of your head, which you place into your cup from hands. So find your position with your hands. Sorry. So now place your knees underneath your hips. Place your crown of your head into your hands. Tuck your toes and lift your hips up. Now walk closer, as close as you can. If flexibility doesn't allow you to keep your legs straight, you can micro bend the knees, is perfectly fine. You stay here, and now you lift only one leg, bend your knee, and shift your body weight forward. Stay here, try with another one, and hold. Come back and switch. Now lift your right leg, and then lift your left leg, engaging your core, and stay here. Find a balance. If it's enough, you can just stay here, or you can start to rotate your pelvis so your knees pointing the ceiling. Find a balance. If you have the balance and want to go more, you can stay here, or straighten up the legs to the sky and squeeze slightly the inner thighs together so you find more balance. Find the center point you look at so you don't fall. If you feel confident here, you can start play with your shape. You can, for example, bend your front knee. The back, I don't have space here, so okay, not this one. Or you can simply cross your legs and create eagle legs like this. Play with the balance. Straighten the legs. You can extend the legs to the side. Okay, I don't have too much place here, never mind. And then slowly come back down. Find a child pose. So you stabilize your blood flow, your pressure. Take a few breaths here in child pose before you come back up. Take 3 breaths here. And when you feel ready, come back up. Now, I want to show you more advanced version, how you can enter the traditional headstand as well. So if you feel already confident in headstand, you can try this one. So it's a press up that you lift both legs at the same time. So same position with your hands. Place your head there. Lift your knees, walk closer. Now you lean slightly forward, engage the lower core, and lift both legs to the sky. You can again play with balance. You can come back down. Slowly, slowly, as slow as you can. And you can lift here and come back up to play with the core strength. It's amazing. So slowly, slowly, come back. And again, breathe in your child pose. This is amazing exercise to strengthen these muscles, to go deeper in your inversions, arm balances. Just you can play. Now we switch to the tripod headstand. So if you need, you can use the pillow, place it here. And now the position of your hands. So the thing is, the hands are below the shoulders. We create this triangle shape, so you place your hands like this. Make sure your elbows don't go outside. We want them in this 90 degrees angles. So we have perfect balance, nothing is out of control. And if you're scared, not scared, if you're not sure you maintain the distance of your elbows, you can help yourself with a strap if you have it handy. So you place it like here to be sure your arms stay grounded, stay in a perfect position. Place your, it's too much, I need to lose it a little bit so I can bend the elbows. Okay, I'll place it here. Okay, now it's perfectly fine. So my hands are below my shoulders, and now I place my head again into triangle with the crown of my head is touching the floor. Now it's basically the same. So lift your knees from the ground, wall closer, bend one leg, then the other. Rotate your pelvis up. You can stay here or extend the leg to the ceiling. You can stay here, play with the balance again. I don't have place here. And then come back slowly up, slowly down. Also, usually in yoga we do this transition with crow pose. So one thing is to come, if you practice crow pose, of course. If you don't and want to learn crow pose, learn my previous video, check my previous video. Otherwise, if it's in your practice, you can come back from your tripod headstand into crow pose. I will show you, it's very simple. So you're in your tripod headstand, and now you come slowly back and place your hands, place your knees onto your tricep and start to shift your head onto forehead, and then lift your head and find crow pose, and then come back down. Okay, I give up on this. Now I will show you how to enter the tripod headstand with crow pose. So from the squat, place your hands below your shoulders, place your knees onto your triceps, lean forward, transfer your weight into your fingers and toes, lift one leg, then the other one, and when you're here, start slowly, come back down. Okay, my pillow is too far, so make sure it's not too far. And now come back down and place slowly your head. Everything is under control. And now from here, lift both legs at the same time. You can come back the same way. Lift your head and come back down. You can also try press to headstand in tripod. It's even easier than in a traditional headstand. So I hope this video was useful for you. You can now practice as much as you can. Don't forget to have everything under control. Never, I forget to tell you in the beginning, never kick up your legs. You might hurt yourself, really. When you fall on your back, it's not anything you want to experience. So always with the wall in the beginnings and everything under control. You must engage the core. So if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe so you can check my new video when I film it. And you can also write me down a comment. I would be happy. Thank you very much and hope to see you next time. Namaste.